Alright guys, we are back at the anodization table. I forgot about something. I have a Spyderco clip I want to anodize. Now, I'm using the carbon fiber raindrop scales by Flytanium on a Yojimbo 2 that's murdered out black DLC cuttered blade, everything, all black hardware. And I'm thinking, best color to go on that. Thinking, I don't know, a dark blue. Maybe a dark blue. Let's try it. Let's see what we can get here. All right, let's turn. We're gonna start at 20 volt. This would be a good way to show you different colors, because I can just take it all the way up, and it's real easy to put it in the Whinks and remove the color and redo it. Let's start around 15 volts. That's closer to 16, but take you through the color range, and you can stare at these. We'll set these beauties up here, where sit one of them up here where you can see some color while I'm doing this, hopefully. There you go. Those are the ones we just did. So let's now you can research online different finishes you can do, but you know, you can sand different ways with coarse paper and all kinds of stuff, and use wire wheels and get all different kinds of finishes on these. All right, let's just see what we get at 16 volts. Close to 16. We'll let it level out, the amperage level out. I'm vaping if you see vapor. It's just a little bit of nicotine. All right, looks like we got a brown, which is exactly what we should get. This is a Lynch clip, so I know this is going to be good quality titanium, but I definitely don't want brown. So we'll take it up to about 20, and we should get closer to a dark purple, a plum color. Close enough. Here we go. Let those amps level out, and you will get to see the color. All right, I think we're leveled out. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we got a purple, dark purple. I kind of like that, but I'm gonna go on up. I think I'm gonna go up closer to like 80 volt, get a purple up there. But that's like a blurple almost. Let me tear a piece of this paper towel off to put behind it while I'm showing you. Actually, this will probably work even better. This will give you a better look at the color with something like that behind it. So that's a good purple color. Those are where my fingers have touched it. Really shouldn't be touching it all this much, but I'm not worried about this. It's just a pocket clip, so this is just to show you guys some different colors. We'll go up to 25, maybe where I stop at, honestly. It's a brighter blue color, a lighter bluish color. Looks like we're about to level out. Yeah, we should be good by now. I actually like that color right there. But it looks like, I've always thought, you know, they put that color on a lot of cheaper knives. So, I don't know. But that turned out pretty good. That's 25 volts. If we go to 30, we should get more of a teal color. And that's the cool thing about doing this. It's so quick and easy just to pick a color. Start the lower voltage, otherwise you got to etch it and start over at the bottom. And I'm gonna have a video coming up showing the installation of those scales on the Yojimbo, and I'll be installing this pocket clip on that knife also then. All right. Yeah, that's pretty good. More of a tealish looking color there. All right, let's go. The 40s bring you back to a silver. Let's go ahead and go up to like 40. More of a silver color, almost back to the raw titanium color. Yeah, it's starting to turn back to a silver, a very light pale blue or green. Let's go up to like from 40 to 50 is going to be that. It's going to get a little lighter and then it's going to start to go to more of a yellow. So let's go up to 50. And I'm not going to go all the way to 100 because I don't want green. We're going to stop in the 80 range on this. All right, all the way to 50 volts this time. And that still may keep us silver. We may not hit the gold yet. We'll know here in a minute. Actually, a few seconds. All right. Yeah, we're back to almost silver there. Got a little bit of that gold hue coming in, but not quite there yet. So I'll just skip to 55 to show you the gold. I know that'll hit gold. That's what we did over there, I think, if I remember correctly on the scales. And you can Google titanium anodizing chart and click images on Google, and you'll see lots of pictures showing you the voltage settings to get whatever colors you want to get. Yeah, now we're getting into that gold color. See there? Here, put this behind it. Shows the color better with white background. All right, 60. We'll go on up 60, see what we get with that. Somewhere in the 60 range, close enough there. And you may hear a little popping, and when you do this, it's just a slight little ticking sound. And you may even see like little tiny sparks on where the titanium wire touches the piece you're anodizing. You see a tiny little spark in there. Don't worry about that. Just keep your hands out of the water, obviously. All right, so at about 60 volt, we have, this should be the more gold color, or people would call bronze. There, that's 60 volts. And honestly, you really don't want to be touching this every time. This is not what you would want to do. If you did touch it, you would want to clean it with alcohol before you re-anodize, but it's pocket clip. I'm not worried about it. So, all right, we're going to go to 65. It should get us closer to looks almost orangish. All right. All right, we've leveled out. Actually getting a little bit of magenta in there now. We've got the bronze with a hint of magenta. If you turn the light a certain way where your fingers touch it. All right, so 70 volt, we're gonna start to get into our purples, magentas. Different color purple than you get at around 20 volt. Around 20 volt, you get a darker purple. Up here, you'll get a lighter colored purple. I don't know if y'all can see that on camera, but you may see like a little spark pop in there where the wire's touching the clip. Teensy tiny little spark that happens underwater. All right, we getting to the purple? Not quite to the purple yet, kinda. Starting to get there a little bit. I may have touched this thing too much. Actually, before I go any further, I am gonna go ahead and clean it with rubbing alcohol so I can get the color I actually want to get. So, but we're up close enough now to where we're about to be to where I want to be, so I'm gonna rub it down with some rubbing alcohol. And but here's what we got there, starting to get into that purple color. All right, and I am going to actually put a glove on, keep the oil from my skin from getting on it, so I can get the actual color I want to get. And I think it's going to be somewhere between 75 and 80 volts where I'm going to want to be. Rubbing alcohol. Get all the oils off. Alright. Alright. Get that alcohol off there. Turn the power supply back on. We'll go up to 75 to start. Come on now. Close enough. All right. I want to get that, I don't know, it's like a bluish purple. I think it's going to be closer to 80, 85 where I need to be. As long as I don't touch it with my skin, I can just keep dropping it back in there. You really should probably use gloves every time you do this, especially if you're etching. The only danger here is electricity. You know, there's no chemicals in here. It's just baking soda and distilled water, so nothing I'm worried about getting on my skin. And actually, if I ever were to get winks on me, on my hand or on my skin, I would stick my hand in there as long as there's no electricity connected. No power connected. Just to, there we go. All right, so 75, we're still purple, purplish bronze, iridescent look there. Turn it in the light so you can see it. Right, oops. And we're gonna go on up to 80. This thing works great, but it is a little sensitive. There we go, 80 volts. I'm thinking 85 is where I'm gonna need to be, but I'm gonna go up 1 volt at a time from here until I get to the color I want. Of course, I like purple too. Purple does look good. But honestly, if I was gonna do purple, I think I'd prefer the 20 volt purple or the 15, 17, 18 volt purple. Real dark. All right, what do we have here? Okay, we're at the lighter purple right now. As you can see there. Oh crap, gonna have to clean it again. Sorry about that. Yep, let's put a little more rubbing alcohol on this and wipe her down again. And I didn't polish the back side of the clip at all. And again, this isn't a mirror polish. I didn't want a mirror polish on this. This is a knife I'm gonna carry on a regular basis, the Yojimbo 2. It's not gonna be a safe clean or something I'm just going to take pictures of, like some of the knives I have. It's a user, so, or it's gonna be a user. So that's what we got at 80 volts. Nice purple color. With that black glove behind it, just doesn't show up good on camera, does it? There we go, that's 80 volts. I'm just gonna go up a little at a time here now. 81.5 is close enough. Starting to get a little blue in there. Go up a little more. About 82.5. Okay. You know, I may decide to go back down to that darker purple. Simple enough to do that. I'm going up to like 85. If I don't hit it at 85, I'm probably gonna go back to like 17. All right, let's see what we get at 85. Yeah, I'll just dunk it in the Whinks for a few seconds, then I'll go back in at like 17 volts and get that dark purplish blue. This is all just an experimental process. You find what you like, you know. That's what's so awesome about it. I love it. Yeah, I'm probably going to go back down to the lower voltage. Although this looks good with a all black everything. I want it to be darker, so let's make it darker real quick. I'm gonna put it in Whinks and get rid of all that color. And that'll take, because this Whinks is getting weak, so keep in mind, normally 10 seconds tops. When it's new, you'll see this thing start to fizz up within a couple seconds, few seconds, and you want it out of there within like 10 seconds. But I've probably anodized the knives 20 times in this thing now, in this stuff now. I need to just get some more. You can see it's been in there quite a while already and it's still purple. So come on out of there. Come on off there. Stuff may be dead, completely neutralized. No, I think I see it starting to come off now. Shake it around a little bit. I don't want to drop it in there because then I got to find something to get it out with. And you don't want to put metal in there, like pliers or anything like that, or a spoon or a fork. You can use plastic utensils, something really good to have on hand. I actually have some. There you go. See it bubbling up right there? It's eating that that anodization off now. It just takes a lot longer because it's getting weak. Is it all off yet? Yeah. All right, let's rinse that all off. Let's drop our power supply way down to about 17 volts. We'll start there. It'll be somewhere between 17 and 20 to get to what I want to get to. All right, I'm just going to clip it on that wire and use that wire. Everything to do this will be linked in the description. $15 gave us that bronze brown color. Go a little bit more, you'll get a deep blurple, dark blurple. May have got it there. What do we get here? Nah, trying to get a little color in there. Let's go up to 18. And you don't have to use titanium wire in here. You can use aluminum foil for this right here also. But for this, for the part you're actually anodizing, you will want to use titanium wire. All right, we're getting close there. It's still in that purple color. Let's go up to 19. I think that may be it. I may go to 20 though. Yeah, that's looking pretty good right there. I'm gonna go to 20 and 20 will do it. Yeah, that's what we want. Rinse that off real quick. And here we go for the Yojimbo. It's blurple. Blurple. See that? See all that color? That's what I want. right, guys, I will bring you back when the little budget knife that we anodized scales on is put back together and show you the finished product.